Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Dwight Gooden will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, Andre Dawson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the right fielder, Andre.
Ready to deliver.
Dawson.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
He'll check in here at 277, 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. Gooden has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Dansby Swanson becomes the first out of the inning. To the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's the pitch.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Nope.
Ernie Banks.
Still only one out in the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Freeman tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Max Fried is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 46 home runs and 103 driven in. And the pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third.
In now, Tino Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he fouls this one off. Enters play here at 279. 15 long balls and 62 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, Jose Canseco. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Jose Canseco.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
Now at the plate, Tim Raines. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Hard on the ground towards short. Banks has got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Dawson. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dansby Swanson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now that designated hitter.
In now, Jason Giambi. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Posada comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 18.
So striding in, number 18. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really should.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Yankees have tied things up, it's 2-2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. Into the box now, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder of the 13.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Braves 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Jose Canseco. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count.
1 strike.
Oh, that grounder got him. Flips it behind his back, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Cecil Fielder is at the plate as he watches ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
Striding in once again, Tim Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Center field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Ready for another chance. Alfonso Soriano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More Matt. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Andre Dawson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 7,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Oh, no, run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 3-2. Striding in, Jorge Posada flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Posada, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
now batting.
Ready now, number 18. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Jeter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. Dawson's there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ernie Banks. He singled his last time up.
Ernie Banks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
And this is low, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. On to first, and there are 2 down. Sliding into the box, Jose Canseco. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. I got the count.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fielder is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fielder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. Settling in now, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, Ray.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That evens it up 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch on its way. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
In his career, Soriano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're Dylan.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
To third, Swanson picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Braves 2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Jason Giambi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Ernie Banks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intention.
And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. John Franco is on to pitch out of the...
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 31, John
First
Franco.
pitch of the at-bat. Number 18 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Derek Jeter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Bernie Williams. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher,
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
To the plate now, Andre Dawson. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1. Rocket to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you can tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Craig Kimbrell comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated
First
hitter.
pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Next for New York, Cecil Fielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So we are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ernie Banks. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Acuna digs in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is line to left. Fielder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Posada, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-1, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here in their.
Now batting, number 8.
Chipper Jones will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Freeman is there to make the catch. And Chipper Jones will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. He's set and the pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Raines is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Travis d'Arnaud. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies from the stretch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are. Will Smith takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
51. Will Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Over to Albies. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Jose.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Jose Canseco. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 0-1 offering.
That's out. 1-1.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A 1-2 pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Joe Carter stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base. Number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Andre Dawson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Cold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ernie Banks, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-1 home.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him off.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And there he goes towards second. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And it's gone.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching in 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
The catcher, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now, Ozzie Albies. Hard liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The right fielder, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andre Dawson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 1-2 now. He waits, now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Now that designated hitter.
Graham Lloyd comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Austin Riley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's fouled away. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 10-3. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cecil Fielder. First pitch on its way. set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Dawson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31. Tim.
Stepping into the box, Tim Raines. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Swing and a miss on the
1
fastball,
ball,
and it's 1 and
2
2.
strikes.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Last chance for the Yankees.
That's ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Atlanta scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Will Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mariano Rivera was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 10 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men.